What am I, Coach O? I'll never let you live that down. I'll never. Testing 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, Bobby Booster, her cousin.
Oh, good. Good. All right. Welcome to the last press conference of the year here at Southern University for regular season games. Press conference obviously will be coming in 2 weeks from yesterday at the Caesars Superdome, 10 a.m. Our time there, 10 a.m. There's 17 seniors saying goodbye this week. 17 seniors saying goodbye that will be honored on the football field for Senior Day against Texas Southern. Game time is set for 2 p.m. A.W. Mumford Stadium. Got to win this game. Got to win this game. 0 runs at home. That'll be the first time, at least since 1949, that has ever happened. So hopefully we win a game here. Last time we went one game we won was spring of 2021, and also the regular season of 2012. We won only one game at A.W. Mumford. So hopefully we take this home win. I know Coach's going to have his players ready to go. There's no question about that, and ready to go for that game. All right, 2 p.m. start time on SWAC TV. The game will also be, of course, on the radio network on Q106.5 locally, and it will be on SWAC TV. SWAC TV this weekend. Hopefully it'll be a great game. I know the weather will be better. To talk about this game and last game, we have head coach Fred McNair.
Thanks, Chris. This past weekend versus Alcorn State. To come back and
All right, you good? You got 11?
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Good. All right, go ahead.
And starting the third quarter, we had the muff punt, which I thought was a catcher interference there by one of the Alcorn players, and then we had a punt that shanked and gave them a short field, and they took advantage of it, which teams should do. When you give them a short field, they take advantage of the opportunity that presents them, and from then on down there, it just kind of spurs down a little bit, and we didn't execute as well as we should. We still, third down efficiency was bad, 5 of like 15 during the course of the game. I thought the defense got off the field on some of the third downs, some of the key thirds down that presented to them. So special team-wise, we had a little collapse on that, but overall I thought that the guys strained themselves in playing. We had a good pick six by Carter there, give the defense a little opportunity to score on the defense side of the ball, and we had a good interception by the linebacker, Jamarlo Campbell, which was great to see him come back there and catch the ball with a cast on. You know, so the guys are they strained themselves to playing. So I'm excited about this week again to get an opportunity to come out and play against a good football team here in A.W. Mumford Stadium against Texas Southern. So we just got to come back out and work hard this week. Wish the guys they was all good yesterday during the course of practice. Just be excited about it and give them another opportunity to come out and play against a good football team in Texas Southern.
Coach, can we expect more of a running back by committee? I don't know if 10 touches, but like more than Barry Remo.
Yeah, we can. I thought Remo came in and did a great job for us this past week. He ran the ball very hard. He had a key third down there, third and long, and we handed the ball off to him, and he did a great job of getting the first down. We got some more of the guys that come in and had opportunity. Asbury came in and played very well. So running back by committee, that's what we are. Hollis, he's a little banged up a little bit, so we just got to make sure that he's ready to play again this week.
Coach, at this point in the season, how do you get your offense to be consistent for 4 quarters?
And you know, like I said, it starts with my room. That's the quarterback room, and we got to be more consistent. The guys, they understand that too, because some of the things that they're doing on the field is not taught in the room. So I'm very, very particular about what I teach in the room, and then when we go on the field, we got to execute it. So those guys, they know that I hold them accountable for the things they do on the field. So it's a very tough room, and it's a very tough coach to coach in that room. And they have to just believe in what we teach them and do the things that we ask them to do on the field during the course of the week, during the course of practice, and of course in transition to the game day.
On that shank punt, Nathan Zimmer was out for the kid. Was something wrong with Kenny, or was that how did y'all end up?
No, that was Kennedy that shanked the punt.
Nathan.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
Second punt.
Well, the second punt it probably was Nathan, but I'm talking about the first punt, that's the one in the third quarter that, that had that 14-point swing. So Nathan punt, I think, I know the one you're talking about too as well. But, Nathan is coming in and punting, but we had took Kenny out. And we gave Nathan the opportunity to come in and punt some too, which he's a great punter too as well. So we try to get those guys different things to do during the course of the week. Some of them punt, and he punt, one kicks off and all that kind of stuff. So take a little pressure off all of them at one time. But Nathan does a great job punting as well.
What's the deal with Mike Franklin, running back?
Mike is out for the season. Mike had a Liz Frank surgery, so he's out for the season. So he's been hampered with that, just doing a little rehab on him.
Is there any chance that y'all give Dylan Compton a look at quarterback in these last 2 games?
Well, I tell you what, I wish Dylan he was at practice, but Dylan, he's been out nursing an illness too, so he's out too. That's why we just have those two guys running quarterback situation. I wish that he would be back. Hopefully this week. I checked on him this morning, and he's supposed to give me a call soon to get through his doctor visit. So hopefully give me a call back and see what his status is in terms of being back at practice now and getting things done. And which I think he's a pretty heady quarterback as well. So instead of just two, we have three guys in the rotation during the course of the week. Hopefully he'll be back this week.
I think I saw Herman Bristow get a little banged up last game of the season, trying to play.
Yeah. Herman, he's been doing a solid job for us. He's been banged up pretty much the whole season with his shoulder, but he's been playing through it. That's the thing about it. These guys are very tough, and they try to give us all they got. Even though they're banged up, they're hurt, they're gonna still give all they got during the course of the week.
How weird was it coming out of the visitors' locker room at Alcorn State University?
That first time ever. I not even when I was coaching there, I never come out of the visitor locker room. I never experienced that. But just to lead this team on the field was very, very exciting to me. Just to come out and lead the Jaguar team to that field and being able to play in a hostile environment and try to bring home a victory. I think the guys responded. It wasn't about me; it was about the team trying to get a victory.
At this point in the season, you guys banged up and you guys are on a losing streak and whatnot. How difficult is that for you to manage to try to rally the guys together to finish these last 2 games?
A lot of sleepless nights, and a lot of times when you go home, you're trying to figure out a way to words to say to these young men to try to get them up riled and keep them going at practice, which is really don't take much. We got some guys on the team that they're really excited about still playing and try to get the other guys up as well. And I think yesterday the guy was still upbeat and the things that we was doing, running. We did pass scale yesterday, did some corrections from the previous game, and then we did installation. So the guys are still upbeat. I think that the biggest thing is for coaches to make sure those guys getting what they need in terms from the coaches and being excited about being on the field.
Do you want players to be a bit more extra motivated for this last home game?
Well, you always want them, and this is senior day for those guys. There's 17 seniors that's going to be graduating and leaving this Jaguar Nation here. And you always want the guys to be excited about those guys and trying to encourage those guys to bring those guys a victory for those seniors. It's very important for those guys to go out with a win on senior days for them. The underclassmen, as I told them yesterday, y'all got to get these guys a win this week. So they're excited about it, and we're going to keep encouraging them to do those things that get a win.
Hey, Coach, there was a lot of speculation with that short handshake with Cedric Thomas. Is there any bad blood between you two? Is everything?
No, I just shook his hand, told him a good game, and I wanted to go nourish my guy to make sure my guy was doing the right thing, because if you go back and look at some of the Bethune-Cookman stuff and Grambling stuff, that you don't want that to happen. And, during the course of the game, I see a couple of battles that's going on, there's heated battles going on, so you want to try to pull yourself away from all the other stuff and try to monitor your guys on the football field as well. And so that's one of the things that I'm always used to doing, But no, it wasn't nothing to the handshake. And shook his hand, told him a great game, and I try to catch up with my guys, see where they at, and to get them over to the band so we can say no.
What sticks out to you about Texas Southern, about their team?
Texas Southern, they got a lot of talent on their team. Offensive wise, they huge up front. They're huge up front. Got a big offensive line. They got a good running back, and they sling the ball around a little bit from a standpoint of passing. Defensive wise, they're very tough, and they're gonna play coverage. And those front seven guys again, they're gonna be tough to handle. So offensive wise, we got to be very, very good at what we do to get these guys open up some creases for the running back and then pad protection as well. So we got a good challenge in front of us.
Do you think the turnovers that your defense had last week kind of gave them a little boost of confidence?
It did. That was exciting to me, but just to see those guys run in the end zone and congratulate Carter on the interception, even Campbell with his interception, even with one hand, it's just exciting to me. I was excited more than anybody. I don't show a lot of expression sometimes, but inside I'm just excited for those guys that do those things that they're supposed to do. We expect them to do. That's one thing that I don't get excited about because that's something they should do. Get an interception, make the tackles, and score. So those things like that happen. It's exciting to me just to see those guys get an interception, come to the sideline, and everybody cheering them on.
How encouraging is it to see a freshman Landon Carter get not just one but two picks in two different games?
I mean, that's exciting as a walk-on. That's a guy that come in and earn his keep. As a walk-on, you're always good to see those guys that come in and compete with the scholarship guys too as well. And I told Coach Miller today, don't be afraid to play him. Even though he's a walk-on, he earned his keep. So he's probably going to start this week at that corner position. So he's done a great job for us on that side of the ball for us, the picks and the pick six he got. I'm grateful to see that.
What do you think it's going to take, like X's and O's wise, to finish the season out with some more wins?
We just got to execute better than we've been both sides of the ball, special team wise, and we got to be mistake free in those categories. So if we do that, and I asked the guy yesterday, just tell me what do we need to do as coaches and to make y'all better, to make y'all do better. Some things you see good at times, and then some things you kind of see it just goes out the window. We just got the mindset for one, and the mental aspect of the game too as well. It's all about that. We just got to be very good at what we do.
Thanks, Coach.
Good. Thank y'all.
First up, linebacker, Lamar.